Hey guys, my name is Kriti Tiwari. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna talk about 3 simple ways that we can add watercolor backgrounds. Okay, so yeah, we don't need a lot of stuff to get this done. I'll be using one flat brush and some colors, some props. So I have salt here that I'm gonna use in one of the technique. Others are pretty simple, so let's dive in. So we are starting with the first one. To paint this one, as usual, we are gonna just wet the whole paper. So the first one is very simple, which is nothing but gradient, right? So depending upon your subject, what subject you are using, you can create a gradient background. So if your subject is lighter, maybe you can keep the background dark, and if your background subject is dark, then maybe you can keep it light, or you can do a blend of two colors as well, right? So this would be pretty simple. I'm gonna just use my indigo and we'll do a gradient bottom up, right? So the darkest color goes on the bottom and then becomes light as we go up. Okay, so I'm gonna wash my brush, take some water, and then start just dragging the color all the way to up. Okay, so it can be top to bottom, bottom to top, it depends. And then the color choice is also different depending upon what you are using. Because I'm going to use 3 techniques, I'm going to use the same color in order to show you all the techniques. Okay, so this one is pretty simple, which is gradient or gradient wash basically. Okay, so for the next technique, I am again wetting my paper. Okay, and you want to remove all the excess water from this one, so we don't need any extra water. Okay, for such things I find tissue paper helpful, so I'm gonna just remove some excess water. And because my brush is not washed properly, it is showing you some color, but that's okay because I'm going to use same color. I'm not even bothered about it. Okay, the second technique is the salt technique. Okay. So now what I'll do is, for this method I'm gonna just use the same color, but I'm not following a method that I want to put the color in. So I've just put the color somewhere dark, somewhere light, and I'm gonna use water, like lots of water, to spread the color. So you will see that somewhere the color is dark, somewhere it is light, and then I'm using lots of water to blend that color. Okay, so that's what this background is about. Okay, that's it. And then we are gonna take some salt, which I have it here, and we're gonna just sprinkle it here. We'll sprinkle it and we'll leave this to dry. So once this is dried up, it's gonna create a very nice texture that we can use in our paintings. Okay, so the last one that I have is, this is the last technique. This is a very quick simple lesson, so this is the last technique that we'll be using. For this technique again, I am using wet on wet technique. It's your choice, you can do wet on dry as well, and we'll be working with the same color. Okay, and similar to this method, I'm gonna just put this color randomly here and there. Let it flow with water. Okay. Okay. Wash my brush and then blend all. Now I'm gonna take a very small brush, small size brush, not very small but a medium size brush. Okay, so the size 2 or 4 should be good. And I'm gonna take some clean water in my brush. So a clean water will come to the artwork and then just tap on my brush to sprinkle the white, this water, right, all over it. So some blobs will be bigger, some blobs will be smaller. So yeah, this is what we are doing to create the background. Okay, in some places I'm gonna just do like this, but it creates the bloom. So blooms are not good if they are created unintentionally, but if you were targeting to create the bloom, I think it's just wonderful. Okay, so I will just let both of them dry and then we'll see how these background look. So these are examples of the background that anyone can do. So now you can create like a floral in front of it or anything, right? So the color doesn't matter. The idea is that these techniques are universal and could be used with any subject of your choice. So let me just wait for this to dry up and then we'll see what the outcome looks like. Okay, so this is dry for me. So do you see now how it has turned up? So this is our gradient wash. This is the salt technique which created this nice textures, right? The salt textures. And this one is bloom, right? So this water droplets, wherever it falls, the bigger bloom, it has created this texture, right? So this is wonderful. So this is like quick simple tips as in how you can create watercolor backgrounds. Let me just remove this masking tape so that we can see it clearly. Okay. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what would you like to learn next. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips and level up your watercolor skills. Bye.